Um, I had a previous conversation with the supervisor. Somewhere in the middle of it, I got mute. Volume was not there. Just wanted to state what exactly happened. The supervisor kept back and forth, stating that the seller didn't do anything bad. The seller did everything right. That you wanted the charges to be off. The seller provided the charges to be off. You wanted things to be out. They did so. So what do you want? What is your complaint? The supervisor didn't understand what my complaint was. I apologize. Excuse me. Didn't understand what my complaint was. I was sitting there trying to explain to him for, you should see that for an hour. We were going back. Basically, she had me cancel my first order, knowing that if I will cancel my first order, I will be charged fees because it's going to be a second order. Okay, this is it's illegal what they're doing. They're ripping off people. It's a ripoff. That's what it's called. She knew that it's going to be a second order, and I would be charged. All I wanted her to redo the order and let it come to me. I don't have the means in order to go, and because I'm physically having a problem. I have arthritis. In addition to that, I just recovered from a broken bone. Going to public transportation in the middle of a winter is also have to change to buses. I don't have a family member to go to in order to ask for anything. I don't have friends. I don't have anybody. I found a way that I can do things online, but apparently something went wrong. It went to the different address. Okay. Is it my fault? No. The company has to recover it. Okay. So the company did this. They have canceled the original where I had promotions and I had everything. And all of a sudden, I'm faced with all of these charges, and she's saying, "Well, it's supposed to be." I'm like, I don't want insurance. I don't want any of it. It's supposed to be. I'm like, wave it off. I didn't have it at first. And then she goes and says, "Okay, let me see what I can do." She put me on a phone hold. She gives me a promotion that is only for a month free. But for the second month, I will be charged. I don't go often on my email. Okay, they will be able to do this. They will be able to ask, do you want to continue? If you don't want to continue and want to discontinue, please press a button. If I won't be in there, I won't be able to press a button and I would be faced with more charges. All I wanted is to have the same amount as I purchased for the first one. That's all I wanted. And she goes ahead and says, "Okay, you have all the everything is waived. Fine." And I'm like, "Really? How did you do that?" And if I didn't ask her question, if I didn't keep the conversation going as to how, why, I'm that kind of person. I don't know. I guess it helps to be one. And she tells me that she puts me on, it's only for a month and then you have to pay it. But right now, you don't have to worry about it. That's it. Before being on it, when I was on the phone hold, well, she had placed me numerously on it. I browsed through things. And I learned that there is a promotion stating that for a month you will have it for free. I was trying to explain this to a supervisor that you have, and he's like, she did everything right. She did everything. What is wrong with you? And I kept on saying that you, you, this is a ripoff. You're backing away, uh, uh, your employees. That's what it is. That's what they always do. 4 years I have had this. Listen, I'm paying $50 for this services. Okay, and there's more service fee, there's more services that needs to be paid off. Okay, there's a tip which was $17 for a delivery guy. A tip. I'm like, whoa. Yeah, I'm trying to reconsider. Maybe I should work for Costco and have $17 for a tip. Imagine. One delivery, $17 for a tip. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so he's like, so what do you want? You wanted to waive the service to be waived. She waived it. She did everything right. And it was meaningless to explain to him what it should have been, what it couldn't been, what she should have done. And the problem is, I he hung up the phone on me. He dropped it. When I told him that I'm recording you, that everything is live, you know what he said? He said, "You better if you're disrespecting me, I'm gonna hung up the phone on you." I said, "This is disrespecting you, disrespecting me, disrespecting the fact that you're luring people into charges that are saying that it's free. Well, it's not. You're luring people into things that they should be introduced, not only introduced, explained. They should be uh, as an offer. It's an offer. You don't apply it." And he's like, "Well, you didn't finalize it. So what is your problem?" I'm like, "Oh, so she didn't finalize it, then there's no problem with that. Is that what you claim?" He's like, "Yes." The corporate office is backing away supervisors, managers. The managers backing up the workers. Bureau of Better Businesses complaints all over. Go in it. Go. Put Costco.com or Costco. Same thing. I wrote numerously to corporate offices. I gave up. I honestly gave up. There were a lot of problems. A lot of problems. And now the fact that I can't go in there, he just dropped down the phone on me. And I kept on telling him, he's like, "I don't understand what your problem is." He didn't understand it. "I don't understand what your concern is. I don't understand it." I have so much problems. I have, I'm physically sick, psychologically sick. I'm facing eviction. I don't know where I'm going to be. And I'm trying to just go through the new year and have my food here. And I thought that this is a life savior, but this is a con. Guys, watch out. Ask questions. If you see something, if it doesn't make sense, ask. There's no such thing as a stupid question. Let's just tell you this. There is such a thing as a person who is staying quiet. That's stupid. Ask. Why? For what? Why compare? Why am I charging $109 now? Where was 90 something before? Why am I having all of these charges all of a sudden? Look for it. At the end of the day, $4.50. For me, I need it. Maybe for others, they don't, and it could be nothing. But for me, it's important that the company that I'm calling in, first of all, doesn't fool me, doesn't get me into cons, doesn't rip me off. I'm calling in, I'm paying $50 for charges in order for them to take care of me. Okay, this is not free. And at 7 o'clock, the phone was dropped. I want you to see what time it is now. 7:58. He hung up the phone on me. He dropped it. I didn't receive a phone call back. So, this is for the record. I don't know what happened, but the other half was not recorded. And so, all right, guys, peace out.